The Niners are headed to Mexico City, baby. How crazy is that? Two primetime games back to back. We're coming off an awesome win. But first, I just want to say, as of right now, I'm recording on Thursday. We are 8 subscribers away from us doing another giveaway. We're going to be doing a huge giveaway of an autographed either mini helmet, jersey, or football, and we will release the details whenever we hit that goal. So make sure you go out there, hit that subscribe button, tackle that like button, and leave a comment down below. Thank you all so much. This is awesome for us. We're growing so fast. We're super excited. Small community. Still try to get out there, but today it's Niner Day. Let's talk about Niners, baby. Let's do a brief recap of what happened Sunday night. Besides us going nuts and just overwhelmed with excitement about beating the Chargers, we saw someone come back who's very near and dear to our hearts. Elijah Mitchell. He comes back and he just dominates. He had 18 carries for 89 yards. He averaged almost 5 yards per carry. Now that was the Elijah Mitchell we wanted this season. That was the Elijah Mitchell we saw last season. I'm just looking. I'm so excited for the Mexico game. I'm so ready for it. I'm actually very jealous of the people who are able to go. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go. I got some responsibilities to do here, but hopefully next year I'll get more involved into the game community and go out there with all you guys, all those fans. But yeah, going back to Elijah Mitchell, sorry to get sidetracked there, but Elijah Mitchell was everything that we hoped for and more. He comes back, he gets more carries to CMC, which I don't think that's a red flag there. So for those of y'all who are thinking, we invested so much to CMC. He only had 38 yards. Yes, he got a touchdown, but why are we seeing this split? Well, that's what Kyle Shanahan wants. He said himself he wants to see an even split between CMC and Elijah Mitchell. And I think the only reason why we saw more of Elijah Mitchell because one, he was fired up, right? He was playing out of his mind that game, and two, I mean, we're up that game as well. So why would we have uh our big investment out there at the risk of injury? Not saying that we'd rather have Elijah Mitchell injured. It's not what I'm saying at all. It's just you don't want to be in that predicament, right? So Elijah Mitchell was out there for a good amount of time, and I was very happy. I could be more pleased, and that's because I got CMC on fantasy. Niners come first before fantasy, always. Another guy I want to recap was Deebo Samuel, man. I think we need to get him more involved. He was involved in the rush game. He had 4 carries for 27 yards, averaging almost 7 yards per carry, which is pretty good, right? But we weren't getting him as involved as I would like to see in the passing game. We saw a lot of Brandon Ayuk, which is not bad. I love Ayuk, right? But not to sound bad, but this is a contract year for him. So I'm kind of like, okay, let's slow down. We can't break the bank on you, but I do want to keep you. But he deserves everything and more. He does. He puts his body on the line, and he almost had a perfect game. Brian, he had 7 targets, 6 receptions at 84 yards, which was the one target that he did miss was right there in the end zone where he had it and he dropped it, which normally that's a Brandon Ayuk catch, right? He usually makes those catches, but I'm not going to hold it against him. He played an awesome game. He's had an awesome season so far. Even it's really shined with Deebo Samuel being injured yet again for this season. But wow, oh wow, that's just awesome. Now let's go ahead and move to the Mexico City game. This is awesome. I do want to say that it is projected that 82% of the fans that will be there will be 49ers fans, determined on the ticket sold, which is freaking awesome. 82%. I mean, we are taking over stadiums left and right. We already have 2 home stadiums so far. I could be wrong here, but I mean, we got Levi Stadium and we also have SoFi out there. So now we're gonna have Mexico City Stadium as well, which is freaking awesome. I love it. Love the community. I know I have a lot of friends. I don't have any family going, but a lot of guys from y'all, our community here in NSP, that are going to the game, which I'm super excited about. Super jealous as well. So go out there, go represent me, go represent NSP if you want. But it's all about the Niners that day, and I think it's going to be an awesome game. It's going to be a hard nosed football, and I got a couple of key matchups that I wanna talk about. Number one, you got Charvarius Ward going against DeAndre Hopkins. That's a huge matchup right there. DeAndre Hopkins, they got a lot of weapons offensively. Yes, they did lose Zach Ertz, but they utilize their wide receivers very much so, whether it be D Hop, whether it be AJ Green, whether it be Rondell Moore, and now you have Hollywood Brown coming off of the IR, able to practice, which is a probable chance for him to play on Monday, which I'm not too worried about because they've always been at a good spot when it comes to wide receivers. But Charvarius Ward covered D Hop, that's going to be huge. I can't remember who it was last time. I think it was E-Man. I think it was Emmanuel Mosley last year who covered D Hop, or Dimador Lenore, or um, I'm not Ambry Thomas. One of those guys that they did a very good job last year. But so forgive me, I didn't look that up, but I should have remembered that. But Jarius Ward has been great this season. You know, he did have a couple games where he was on and off iffy, but that's going to be a huge matchup. Hopefully, you can have some support from Talanoa Hufanga, who started off rough last game, and then just after that mistake happened where he gave up that touchdown, he was just full throttle. I mean, he was there. He was ready for the count, and he dominated that game, which I couldn't be any more happier. I do feel like our defense will hold up. Hopefully, our defensive pass rush won't give Callum Murray or whoever's back there enough time, which I fully expect that Callum Murray will play. And that's the second key matchup that I want to talk about is our defensive front going against Callum Murray. In the past, our biggest weakness has been mobile quarterbacks, and the that is the staple point when it comes to the Arizona Cardinals is Kyler Murray getting out of those situations, going out there and making plays happen, extending plays, and getting those first downs. Which I'm not the biggest fan of Kyler Murray. He did miss last week due to a hamstring injury, which those are kind of tricky. So it's not fully clear that he will be playing this upcoming game. So if he doesn't go, it might be Colt McCoy, and I say might because both those players are day to day right now, and I think Colt McCoy is dealing with an ankle injury, but I mean, we could possibly go up against a third string quarterback, which would be awesome for us, right? Because we want more wins, especially divisional wins. Which if we do win this game, and I fully expect that we will win this game, we'll be 4-0 in our division. How great is that? And now put us on top of the Seattle Seahawks as far as divisional rankings, which we need now that Seattle has a bye week this week. But yeah, even if Kyler Murray is playing, I don't know how limited he will be on his mobile game because he was dealing with still is dealing with a hamstring injury, and also to put on top of that, Warzone just came out yesterday. From me talking about this video, it came out yesterday, and so Kyler Murray was all on top of that. I believe he put in already 50 hours worth of Call of Duty, over 50 hours. So and that's 50 hours that's not going to film study, not going to working out or whatnot. So I'm just messing around about that. I don't know how true all that stuff is, but it's just fun to to laugh about it. But yeah, hopefully Nick Bosa has something to do with it. Now, I don't think Eric Armstead or Javon Kinlaw will be out there to play that game, which I don't think it will be a huge impact on our defense since our defense has been doing so well already, or our defensive front has been doing so well already. I think Nick Bosa should have a game. We just gotta, I hate to say, it, but we just gotta stay healthy. Which I say this almost every video. Which surprisingly, the Niners have been healthy this past couple of weeks. Um, One good thing about the Niners defensive pass rush or defense in general is that they've only allowed 3.3 yards per carry by quarterbacks. So far this season, we've been doing pretty well with all these quarterbacks trying to extend plays, try to be mobile, try to get out there. I believe our worst game against a mobile quarterback was the Atlanta Falcons, if I'm not mistaken. That was pretty bad. Marcus Mariota had a day with us, and we just didn't show up that day for whatever reason. But yeah, I think we should be able to stop Kyler Murray, and I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I got us winning 33-27. I do believe it's going to be a very close game. I think right now, not Friday because numbers could change. We are an 8.5 point spread favorite. I don't like that because the Niners tend to keep not so much this season, but with divisional games, it's usually close games, right? Then it's a primetime game Monday. It's in Mexico, unfamiliar surroundings. So we got to put all that into consideration. Sorry if I sound a little nasal. I mean, I've been dealing with all these allergies going on right now. Texas is just going nuts. But yeah, we got to put all that into consideration. And if I was a betting man, I'll be betting. I'll be betting with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, don't get me wrong. I fully expect that the 49ers will win, but 8.5 point spread, that's a lot, But hey, they can do it. But I got the Niners win this game. So let me know down in the comments below what you think the score be, who you think is going to win. That's freaking awesome. And before I head out, I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, which is W Energy. W Energy is right here below me. It's an energy drink that gives you no jitterness and no crash. It's perfect for whether you're gaming, going to the gym, going to work, or doing something like what I'm doing, like podcasting. It gives me so much energy. I got some right behind me right here. It is great, tasty formula, which, like I said, no jitterness, no crash. I feel great. I feel healthy. I feel ready to go. So that's W Energy. Use promo code NSPFT for 10% off of your purchase. It helps us out a ton. This is our first sponsor, so it's pretty big for us. So go ahead and check that out if you guys are feeling generous. And also, guys, like I said at the beginning of this video, hit that subscribe button. We are 8 subscribers away from doing another giveaway. That has nothing to, we're not getting anything out of it. I mean, we get subscribers, but we want to give back to you guys, which is an autographed memorabilia item, whether it be a mini helmet, football, or a jersey, which they're it comes with a letter of authenticity, so you know it's legit. And it's awesome stuff. We just gave one away 3 weeks ago. That guy's very happy. He sent me a picture of it posted in his I don't know if it's his game room or his living room, but it was awesome. They are current players that we do give away, and like I said, we will be releasing more details once we hit 300, which we are super close, and we fully expect to get it within the next 2 weeks. So like this video, subscribe to it, share with a friend, have them subscribe, so they can enter the giveaway as well. And we'll release more details on how to enter the giveaway as well going forward. But for now, let's just stay focused on Monday. We got Monday Night Football. I'm excited. Viva la 49ers, man. We got this. We got this in the bag. And Faithful, you should be excited. I'm excited. You can see how pumped I am. I'm ready to go. This should be a great rest of the season for us. And until next time, Faithful, keep on grinding.